You sense one of your pals, Hootle?
Why didn't the Renans take...
Take this! Dragon down! Can't get out of this! I'll tear you apart! Here I come! Sword Rain Alpha!
These little bits of rings around us.
Try this!
Dance in the wind!
Explosive ring! My turn! Strike!
This one.
Dragon Form!
Raging storm!
Try this!
Fierce evil!
Damn it! It's too fast! Stand back! I'll trip it up! It's on! Glimmer Dragon! Here I come! Thanks! Thanks!
I've used a bit too much healing. Let's dispose of the trash.
Rising Wyvern! Dragon down!
Here's
Stardust!
Here's another!
Eagle
Dance in
Assault!
the
Rising
wind!
Falcon! I'm not done!
Airborne
Dragon
beast.
Form!
My
Try this! Now we're not...
Air throw!
Explosive ring! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Not a chance! Dragon Now it's Stardust!
Do it!
Rising Falcon!
With this, I can become even stronger.
Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
I wonder just how many people have been saved by Xion in some form. I'm impressed.
There's rumors flying around about people being saved by a Renan vision of beauty.
Vision of beauty? That's a bit much.
Alphen had better stay on his toes.
Where do I come into this? Am I imagining things? Or are there a lot of big Zoogles in this area?
No, I noticed that too. There's plenty of food and water to go around here. For a Zoogle, this just might be paradise.
Great, that's exactly what I wanted to hear. What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
If you need help with anything, just let me know.
All done. Come and eat.
Mind if I join you, Law?
Oh, hey, Alphen. What's up?
Nothing. I was just surprised to see you weren't training for once. Got a stomachache or something?
You know I don't literally train around the clock, right? I do take breaks.
Do you? It seems like you're training every chance you get.
Well, yeah, it can't be helped if I want to get stronger. Still, it's important to let your muscles rest every now and then. That's what my dad told me anyway.
Zephyr said that?
When I was a little kid, yeah. I would get so excited whenever he came home. I always followed him wherever he went and tried to learn as much from him as I could. He said, it's good to be passionate, but don't overdo it. Just like there are times when you want to take a break from studying, sometimes your body wants to take a break from training too. I was always rushing around and forgetting to rest, so he ended up telling me that a lot.
That definitely sounds like him.
It's nothing to get sad over. Still, I can't help but wonder if that was my dad's way of teaching me the dangers of rushing into things too quickly. Then again, maybe I'm just overthinking things. I wish I'd had more time to talk to him about this kind of stuff. See you guys tomorrow. You guys ready to hit the road? I know I am. Ha!
All right.
Boy, that's a bit of a letdown.
Could have been worse. At least you caught something.
Gotta break through! No escape! Try this! Explosive ring!
Careful! It has some kind of camouflage.
Here I come!
Eat this!
Ah! Eat dirt! Take this! Sword Rain Alpha!
Crumble!
Explosive ring!
Energy! Dance in the wind!
Sword Rain Alpha! Here I come! Dragon Force!
I'll crush you! Ah! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! I'm on a roll now.
There! Got you! Mega Ray!
Explosive ring!
Here!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop you.
Here's the evil!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Raging Star!
Dragon Force!
Talon Hurricane! Here, let me help.
Explosive ring!
All fitting you here and now!
Recover!
I owe you one.
The enemy wields arcs too. We'll soon see about that.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Feel
Rising Wyvern! Rising Phoenix! It's on!
Raging
I'm on
Star!
Dragon
Talon
Force!
Hurricane!
All fitting you here and now!
Explosive ring! It's too much! More! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
What's this thing?
No
I'll
choice!
heal you all!
You're mine! Ignite!
Healing circle!
Dragon Swarm!
Air thrust!
Thanks!
Leave it!
It can hide itself? Amazing! Here I come! Sword Rain Alpha!
And here! Here! I'll be saving this
Here I
one!
come!
Glacial spear.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Lightning orb!
Dragon this! First strike! Explosive ring! Atomic hurricane! You're mine! Dragon swarm! Explosive ring!
Thank you.
It's all fitting you here! Sword Alpha!
Eat this!
I'll end you! Dust to dust! Talon hurricane! Explosive ring! Thunder dragon! Pierce! Explosive ring! Watch it! Armor won't save you! I owe you one. Take this! Not today! Eat this! I'll tear you apart! Now I'm in the groove! Shouldn't have messed with me! Eat this! Dragon swarm! Try this! Explosive ring! Moth! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
It was a close thing.
It's gone! I'm not done!
Annihilation!
Try this!
Mega-Ray!
Explosive ring!
Eagle Dawn! Dual Healing!
Dragon Swarm!
Glacial Spear! Pierce Evil!
We got flyers!
I got it! Let a marksman
Megasonic
handle it!
Thrust! It's all yours!
Marksman
Explosive
down!
ring!
Go! You're mine!
It's over!
Here goes! Annihilation!
Take Swarm! Do it! Explosive ring!
Don't get complacent.
Let me help!
Dragon Swarm! Thanks! Swallow Dance! Explosive ring! You're mine! You're mine! Sword Rain Alpha!
Mega-Ray!
Dragon Swarm!
Gemini Aqua!
Flying Freak!
What can be different?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
You're mine! You're
Flame!
finished!
Reload!
Dragon Swarm! It's on!
Glacial Spear!
Explosive ring!
Now!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Here's a
Now!
healing art.
Leave the impaling to me.
Yeah!
I owe you one.
Pummeling to me!
Take this!
Shining
Sword
Supernova.
up.
Dance it
Dragon
now.
form!
Rinwell!
Demons descend.
Flashing Fang!
Looks like we won.
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
It's on! Sword Ring Alpha! Dragon Tail!
I'll tear you apart!
Dragon form! Explosive ring!
Now I'm in the groove!
You're mine! You're finished! Not today! Dragon form!
Tear you apart!
Explosive ring!
Take this!
Dragon form! Try this! Explosive ring! I owe you one! I'm not done! Sword Ring Rock!
Freaking done!
Dragon form! Talon storm! Explosive ring! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here, let me help. First aid!
Eat this!
Raging Storm! Here's healing
Form!
Watch this!
Lancer! Here,
Explosive
let me
ring!
help. Cancer!
Here I come!
Hit!
Ha!
Go get him!
Rising Viper!
Here's evil! Here's
Keep
Lancer!
charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it!
Fine, that'll
Leave it to you! Sword Ring Alpha!
Lightning
Dragon
Orb!
Down! Dragon form!
Whoa, you alright?
Yeah, I'll be okay.
Here's a healing art! Photon
Now
Ray!
see what I can do!
Lightning condemned! Thunder
Ha! You picked the wrong fight!
Fury!
Dragon form! Try this! Explosive ring!
Freeze Lancer! Raging Storm!
Freaking dust it!
Here, let me help.
You're mine!
Big Blast!
I owe you one.
Puddle!
Dragon
Do
form!
it!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I'm pretty worn out.
Want to rest up for a bit? I sense a strange power from this. There.
There are still so many creatures we don't know about.
Have you been writing stuff down about what we fight?
Yep. It's actually pretty fun to observe them from afar.
I must admit, I'm rather proud of this dish.
Make sure to get some good rest. All right, guys. Ready to go?
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Not this way, I guess.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
You sense one of your pals, Hootle?
I see plenty of ruins around here, too. It must have been a big town bustling with people back in the day.
For Crown Contest participants, places such as these are but vectors for the astral energy they pursue. Similar to that windmill, for instance.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Eat lead! Astral energy!
No further!
Nothing gets by me!
You're mine! Right in your
Dragon
ear!
Swarm!
It's like trying to keep up with a wall!
Explosive ring!
Go get him! Dance in the wind!
Here I come! Tornado Alpha! Dragon Swarm! Try this!
Freeze Lancer!
Explosive ring!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest? I won't forgive you!
Dragon Swarm! Try this!
Here, let me help!
Shattering Explosive ring!
Attack the Owl Force!
It's over!
Dragon Show!
Armor won't save you!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for you, truly!
Eat dirt! Damn it!
Feel!
Too fast!
Stand back.
Here's a
I'll trip it up.
Dragon Swarm! Totally! In an instant! Impact Block!
The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Eagle Assault!
Megasonic Thrust! Try
Glitter
this!
Dragon! Do it!
Explosive ring!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Do you think this is one of the places where the Dark Wings and Almeidria fought?
I wouldn't be so sure. This place appears more ravaged by time than combat, even if there are signs of destruction. It would likely have taken place during the Great Conquest of 300 years prior.
And ever since, it's been a breeding ground for Zeugles, I guess.
freeze. Get in, get out.
Going.
Swallow dance!
Take the rain!
Sword Rain Alpha! Dragon Swarm!
Feel! Radiant Flash! I'm not so good with airborne
Smoke!
attacks.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Dance
No,
to it! Air!
I need to be stronger.
Right, here goes! Here I come! Sword Rain!
Healing circle! In here!
Megasonic Thrust!
I'll tear you apart! Your highest thickest armor! Blah, blah, blah. Anything in armor is all mine!
Its armor's too strong!
Split it open.
Be my guest!
Magic is there!
Get
Get toasty!
Bird Strike! This one's all mine! Done it's over!
Mega Ray!
Huh? Eat dirt!
Powered Hurricane!
Take this!
Rip and tear.
Huh?
Eagle Assault. Watch this.
Rising Wyvern! Devastation!
Spread!
You're mine! Sword Rain Alpha!
Do it.
Dragon Smoke! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Blah, blah,
My
blah.
turn!
Magic!
No escape!
Crossblade!
Dragon Shell! Sword Rain Alpha!
Eagle Assault.
Looks like we won.
All right. Boy, that's a bit of a letdown.
Nice work!
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
I hope we manage to catch Almadria soon.
I hope so too, before she can cause any more havoc.
You okay, Rinwell?
Oh, yeah.
Don't push yourself too hard now, okay?
Okay. Thanks. Oh, Hootle. I don't know what to do.
Well, guess I'm off to bed. I think we've rested long enough. Let's keep moving.
A dead end?
No, there's an elevator. Looks operational.
I can't believe there's actually an underground harbor here. There are even boats docked.
I only see Danans. Think they were forced to work here?
Probably. Let's see what they have to share about Almadria. You didn't happen to see a lord come by, did you?
Sorry, friend, but she just left. Came by with a whole posse of underlings, boarded her ship, and took off at first wind. We damn near got blown away. She was that much in a hurry.
Damn! So we missed her!
You guys trying to go after her? Need a ride?
Are you saying you know how to steer a ship?
Spent most of my life chained to the deck of some ship or other. Yeah, I know my jib from my boom.
We don't know how dangerous it'll be. Better you give us the boat and stay on solid ground.
Whoa there! You been out on the water before? The sea ain't nobody's friend, you know. You need a sea dog like me or you'll sink her before she makes it out the harbor.
We're losing time. Sir, we're in your debt.
Now that's more like it. Name's Mahavar. Just give me a holler when you're all set and we'll set sail.
chance one of your pals, Hoodle?
That's not your run-of-the-mill enemy.
Brace yourselves! This one's tough!
As if the normal creepy crawlies aren't disgusting enough.
Dragon Swarm!
Go for the weak point!
Blow away! Explosive ring!
Is this it?
Take that!
I'm on! I'll finish you here and now!
Sleep now! Back from death to this! Immobile! Resuscitation! Shining Supernova! Will this help? More with
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Dragon Swarm!
Resuscitation!
Rising Wyvern! Here I come!
Lightning
You're
Orb!
finished!
More where that came from!
Now! Here I come! You're finished!
Hear me! Saving this
Try!
In a bind?
Take this!
Lightning
Try
Orb!
it!
More where that came from!
Glimmer Flash! Try this!
Raging Cascade!
Explosive ring! You're finished! Rising Wyvern!
More for the stop!
Try harder! My Piston! Strike! It's over!
All good things come to
Now!
an end.
Take this! It's over! Eat dirt! Glimmer Dragon! You're mine! Dragon Swarm! It's over! Sword Rain Alpha!
Will this help?
I'm ready.
Watch this!
Thanks! First strike! Dragon Swarm! I owe you one! Sword Rain Alpha! Dragon Swarm! Sword Rain Alpha! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Will this help? Supernova! I never miss!
I can carve through. I'm just getting started.
I'll be
Take
taking
this!
this one!
I'm on.
Dragon Swarm!
Healing from
All good
Lightning
things
Orb!
come to an
More
end.
where that came from!
I owe you one!
Crumble! Nano Ray! Annihilation!
Piston!
Polar Hurricane!
Rip and tear.
Not today!
I'll finish you here and now.
Here I come! Dragon Swarm!
Lightning Orb! Lightning dance in the wind! Ready to go!
Eat this.
Sleep now! Reload! I'll heal you all! Huh. Healing Circle!
I really owe
One
you.
last one! Lightning down! I'll bring you back from death to this! Resuscitation! I'll heal you all! Lightning descent! Not on my watch! Healing Circle!
That's the spot. I'll tear you apart.
I owe you one! Dragon Swarm!
Big blast.
Annihilation! I'm
Explosive
sorry!
ring!
I'll heal
Stay
you
away
all.
from my friend!
Take this. Glimmer Dragon.
Healing Circle!
Watch it.
I'll bring you back from death to this!
Spot.
Let the marksman handle this!
Whirlwind snap.
I still got some spirit! I never miss!
I'll crush you. Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw. I'm on a roll now.
Here I come!
Solo dance.
Dragon
Smash
Swarm!
you.
Lightning! Hit!
Rising Light!
I'm out of ammo here!
Mega Sonic Thrust!
Healing
Try
Circle!
this! It's too much! No! Can't end here!
Eat this. Talon Hurricane.
Raging Shadow!
Not my finest.
I'll bring you back from death to this! Sleep now! I'll be
Can't get out of this.
I owe you one!
Thank you.
More where that came from! Lightning descent! Thunder!
Win!
First aid!
You're mine!
Mega Ray!
It's over!
Tectonic Lightning Condemn!
Devastation!
Thunderblade!
Swirl Blade!
Can't be happening!
You paid for that! Die! This should do it!
This world! Arch Seat! Light actions in the wind! Air thrust!
A new lease on life.
It's on!
Light come to an end. Deny! Here, let me help. Photon blast!
You're not done! Talon Hurricane!
Here!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Eagle Fly!
Talon You're mine! Burn! Take this! We're not done! Dragon Swarm!
Ready and rare! First aid!
I really Explosive Ring!
It's weakened! Eat this!
This ends now! You're mine!
Champion
Somebody
Fly!
win! Take it! No! Can't end here!
Healing Circle!
Lost my focus.
I'll bring you back from death to bid. Lightning Condemn!
Hurricane!
Eagle
We're not done yet!
Mega Ray!
Talon Hurricane!
Here's a
Explosive Ring!
Rip it down! I'm on a roll now! Hands in the wind! Air thrust! Photon blast!
Stop! Talon Hurricane!
Raging storm! Raging
Dragon Swarm! Try this! Talon Explosive Ring!
Raging storm! Healing circle!
Thanks! Blow away! Try harder! My turn! I'm not done! I'm Sword Ring Alpha! Try harder! My turn!
Damn it!
It's over!
Only I've been more careful.
Talon Storm!
Freeze Lancer!
Sword Rain Alpha! Big Blast!
I'll bring you back
Severing
to
Wind!
it!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix
Cyclone!
I'll bring you back from
Take
death's
it!
abyss!
Talon Hurricane!
I'll heal you all!
This should do it! Kada!
More incoming! By the power of water!
Dragon Swarm! Sword Rain Alpha! Try harder! No! No! Can't end here!
Annihilate! Laser Spear! Here's evil!
This should do it!
I'll run you through. I'll smash you.
Here, let me help!
Take this!
Lightning Condemn! Annihilate dreams!
I'm not feeling so great. This one's all mine!
Now I'm in the group. That's where you got it.
I owe you one.
You are gonna pay for that.
You're mine! Dragon Swarm!
Now I'm in the group.
No!
Such a failure.
Can't end here!
I'll bring you back from death's
I owe you one.
Back into the fray!
This should do it! Here.
Go again. Dragon Shout!
Ready to go! Ready to go! I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
That freaking does it! That freaking
Will
does
this
it!
help?
It's gonna attack!
Right, watch out! Healing circle!
Can't get out of this!
That is the spot.
I'll bring you back from this one's mine!
That freaking does it!
I still got some fight left in me! This one's mine! Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes!
this tenebrous claw!
Here, let me help.
Dragon form! You're mine!
What the?
Let you all down.
Astral energy! Lightning condemned! Dance in the
Try
wind!
harder! It's on!
Feel!
Struck! Ignite!
I can't feel anything.
Dragon swarm! Try harder! My turn!
I can't believe this.
You guys want to rest here?
Everywhere we go, it's nothing but rocks and sand for days. I don't think I've seen any grass or flowers this entire time.
Yeah, it's hard to come by anything to eat around here.
Well, the sooner we get out of this realm, the better.
That turned out good, if I do say so myself.
Hey, what's the smoke? Is it an enemy attack?
Seriously, it's making my eyes and throat burn. What the hell is going on?
It's probably some sort of gas. Try not to breathe it in as much as you can manage.
Gas? Those cowards!
Isn't this just cooking smoke?
What kind of food makes your throat burn so bad just from the smoke?
I believe Alphen is.
They're trying to gas Alphen?
What? Those sick bastards! I won't let them get away with this!
Calm yourselves and listen. I was simply trying to say that Alphen is the one cooking.
Oh?
Maybe I should throw in some more spices, just for that extra kick. Yeah, that'll help. Think I'll turn up the heat while I'm at it, too. Oh, crap. The spice is burned. Well, at least the meat's coming along nicely. All right. Now I just flip it over, and then...
Hey, Alphen? What are you doing over there?
Oh, Shion. Perfect timing. I actually just finished roasting up a chicken. Call everybody over so we can eat together. I used a ton of spices, so it's got a good punch to it. Might have overcooked it a little, but it should still taste good.
I'm starting to understand why your food always tastes so damn spicy now.
Hasn't anyone told him that it is actually possible to have too much of a good thing?
If that's the taste he truly wants, far be it from me to contradict. His cuisine is a rather delicate repast.
I'll see you again tomorrow. Off we go.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
This is like a dream come true. Never gotten to captain a ship before. Never would have thought I'd get a chance like this. Thank you, y'all.
The pleasure's all ours. Think we'll catch up to her?
Of course we will. They got too much weight on them. Meanwhile, this ship's carrying nothing but us salty scalawags. They got a good head start on us, but we can take them.
Do you know if there are any Danans on that ship?
Couldn't say for sure. On the one hand, seeing as it's supposed to be something of another castle, I'd reckon they probably wouldn't let a bunch of Danans on board. On the other hand, I'd be real surprised if the Renans were able to pilot that thing all by themselves. In any case, it's gonna be a while before we reach her. Till then, you're all free to do whatever. Just don't fall in the ocean.
I know Mahavar said we could take it easy, but there's not exactly a lot to do on this boat.
Do you think Law is okay?
If you're worried, why don't you ask him yourself?
Yeah. I think maybe I should apologize to him too. I should apologize to all of you, really.
Us too?
Well, I was kinda lying to you all this whole time. I was blind to everything except my own revenge. I never even considered the struggles all of you might be facing.
We all have things we'd prefer to keep to ourselves, Rinwell. So what if you had something to hide? It doesn't undo the good that you've done, or the people that you've helped save along the way.
But that's not what I mean.
I know. You're talking about Almeidrea, right?
Yeah. I hate her, Alphen. I can't stop hating her. Even just thinking about her makes my head feel like it's going to explode. But it's not just her. I think about the way Law looked at me. I hated the Lord who killed my parents. And I hated the Renans I had to travel alongside. And yet, Cyslodia's Danans backstab each other like it's a normal way of life. And Mahag Sar has people like Deadime. But then there are people like Law and Shion. It's all just too much. I don't know what to think anymore.
Law never said that you had to forgive Almeidrea. It's only natural you would hate your family's murderer. But
But what?
Law left home because of how much he hated his father. As a result of that, well, I think Law spent a lot of time thinking about how they never got to make things right. And if I had to guess, killing Ganabel didn't make any of those feelings go away. Law let revenge fuel him, and I think now he's afraid you'll do something you'll regret.
Afraid?
Whatever happens to Almeidrea when this is all over is up to you. I'll respect whatever choice you make. Just think it over carefully for me, okay? You still have time.
Okay. Thanks, Alphen. Say, back then, after the fight, I think I really made Xion mad. I don't know, though. Maybe it just looked that way. But I guess I just can't seem to understand how she feels. Do you know why she gets like that?
Xion's... She can be a tough nut to crack. She doesn't really talk a whole lot about herself.
It's just what she said about hate being a source of strength. Where did that come from? I wonder how it feels, not being able to hold another person's hand.
Lean much further, you'll go overboard. Keeping an eye out for Almeidria's ship?
I'm looking at the ocean.
The ocean?
Yeah. The waves. They help me think. This world is filled with natural wonders. The icy air and white peaks of Cyslodia, the lush green glades of Menancia, the harsh wastes of Calaglia. But Menancia has its Lake of Death, and Nias its ruins. And they wouldn't be there if it weren't for that contest.
Say we actually managed to put a stop to the crown contest for good. What do you think will happen between the Dahnans and the Renans then?
You first.
Well, I want to believe that the coexistence we saw in Menancia can happen elsewhere, too. It's insane for all of us to keep fighting. If Menancia can do it, so can everyone else.
Yeah, I think that would be good too. A world where everyone can get along. At least, that's what I've come to believe.
You sure have changed.
I can't lie to you. Since I was young, I've looked down on the Dahnans too. But I've seen a lot. And I see things differently now. I've seen so many ugly and terrible things in this world. And yet, they didn't come from just the Dahnans. And the good things too. They didn't come from just the Renans. Kindness and cruelty exist on both sides. A person's race doesn't factor into it. So, I guess you're right after all, Alphen. I have changed. You know, I've never actually touched another person like this.
Xion.
Ever since I was on Lenegis, I've always been alone. Even after I came to Dahna. Always.
And now?
Do you still not remember your past?
No. Sometimes it feels like I can almost remember. But then this mask stops me.
The mask keeps you from remembering why you have the mask in the first place. It's a little ironic, isn't it?
A little. Well, it won't be long now before you're rid of those thorns, you know? Only 2 lords remain. And once you have their master course, you'll be able to create the Renis Alma, right? Then you can... Shionne?
Sorry, it's nothing. Promise. You're right, though. It'll all be over soon. I never could have made it this far on my own. I have everyone to thank for that. Including... especially you, Alphen.
Don't worry about it. We're friends, after all.
Yeah, we are.
You don't look so good. You all right?
The floor. It keeps moving. How can you stand it? How can you even stand?
I'm not the best person to ask about discomfort. I can't feel pain, remember?
I still can't believe what happened in Niez. Even now. As a lord, my expectations for Almeidrea were already pretty low. But the way she treated human lives like they're mere playthings.
Yeah. And it wasn't as if the situation in Niez was improving much to begin with.
You mean Deadheim?
The whole reason I started fighting back was because of my anger at the atrocities of Renan rule. Back then, all I had to worry about was fighting the Renans for the sake of the Dahnans. But then I met Shionne and the people of Menancia, and things became a lot more complicated. It's even messier now that we have to worry about Dahnans like Deadheim.
It used to be that the Dahnans were the ones in the right, and the Renans were the ones in the wrong. Though, maybe that was just a biased perspective from being on the side of the oppressed.
Exactly. I'll never tolerate the Renans ruling over us. But nothing ever ends up being as black and white as you'd expect it to be either. That's clear to me now.
That said, even putting aside bad apples like Deadheim for a moment, you may be able to free the Dahnan people, but that won't undo 300 years of oppression. It'll be hard for them to not give in to their resentment. I think maybe that's why I clung to our dream so hard back in Menancia.
Even if his motivations weren't pure, Dohalim has a good heart. He didn't sink to the depths Almeidrea did.
You don't understand. I'm saying that it goes deeper than that. This hierarchy we live in, it's not solely something the Renans invented. I remember a story Rinwell once told me. She said before the Renans invaded, we Dahnans had our own class system. We are the ones who divided ourselves. I saw it in Deadheim's eyes. He wanted to rule over others.
To hear Bayfon tell it, Deadheim wasn't always that way.
But as time went on, and he and the Darkwings fought the Renans, he eventually changed. I guess what I'm getting at is, if we defeat the Renans but just go back to the way things were before, was there even any point in fighting?
But that world isn't the one you want to create, right?
Maybe not. But to tell you the truth, these days I'm not so sure that dream is even possible.
You have your promise to Megal, though. Your home and the people of Menancia are depending on you.
I know. My brother. He truly believed in his dream of coexistence. And I suppose, even now, many people still do. And then, there's you.
Who, me?
You and Shionne.
I'm not sure I follow.
Okay, then let me spell it out for you. How many other Renans and Danans do you know that get on as spectacularly as the two of you?
I don't know that I'd say spectacularly.
Well, I suppose it's really all a matter of how you look at it, isn't it?
I really don't see what you're getting.
I think I'm getting seasick again. Sorry. Can you just give me a wide berth for a few minutes?
Hold that pose long enough and someone might just come along and paint you.
Any artist who'd see fit to paint me needs their eyes tested.
What can you tell me about Almeidrea?
Not as much as you'd probably wish. I only ended up crossing paths with her a handful of times, after I was chosen to be a lord on Lenegis.
Ah, right. I almost forgot about Lenegis. How much do you think they know about what's been going on down here?
It's safe to assume they know everything, though I know not why they choose to remain uninvolved. Perhaps they see what's been happening as just part of the ongoing crown contest.
Even what Almeidrea did? Has it really reached the point where her actions are seen as normal?
Not to my knowledge, no. At its core, the crown contest is a competition to see who can amass the most astral energy. And to amass such energy, slaves are needed to collect it from. It's therefore against the Lord's interest to kill them.
So then why would Almeidrea do something like that?
We must remember that time is running out in the crown contest. Perhaps her hand was forced, so to speak. It is a way to accrue astral energy faster and in larger quantities than through slave labor. Doing so kills off that labor force, obviously, but it is a means to an end nonetheless. No one could have foreseen that something like the Hollowing would arise back when the contest was first conceived.
Is becoming the Sovereign of Rena really that important to the Lords?
Of course. It's the greatest prize one can attain in their eyes. In that respect, at least, I'm really not that surprised that Almeidrea resorted to what she did, as utterly despicable as it is.
It's reassuring to hear you feel the same way I do.
I worry that the only reason I never did anything similar in Menancia was due to my lack of ambition.
If you didn't want to be reminded of your past, you could have just plugged your ears.
You think too highly of me. I'm afraid I must respectfully disagree. I'm not nearly as virtuous of a person as you might wish to believe.
If that's so, would you have been so shaken up when Kisara lost her brother? Why else would you turn your back on your own kind and choose to fight for Miguel's dream? Aren't we just Danans?
A curious choice of words. Did what you see in Mahag Sar hit you that hard?
What Deadheim did to that city, he didn't liberate anyone. Anyone who refused to follow him was an enemy in his eyes. 300 years of Renan rule taught him nothing.
What I have come to understand is that the conflict extends beyond Danan versus Renan. There is an internal quarrel as well. I mean to bring about a true, lasting coexistence in Menancia. But there are more walls we must topple first.
And you don't think you can pull it off?
Well, you seem to think you can, at least.
Does that make us enemies?
Insofar as an exchange of swordplay, no, it doesn't.
Not good enough for you?
Are you really... Forgive me. I will continue to fight by your side a while longer. That much I have decided.
I took a look around inside the ship just in case, but I didn't find anything that looked like it might be suspicious.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
You know, it wasn't until I left Calaglia that I finally realized just how big the world is.
When we tore down the wall in Calaglia, and I could finally see the horizon in the far-off distance, I had the exact same thought.
Yeah, somehow the sea is different though. I'm not sure just how to put it. It's almost as if it just goes on forever. I bet my old man would have been blown away by this view.
Yeah.
Ever since he died, I've been thinking about what it was that he was really trying to say to me at the end. I keep going over his words again and again. And heck, maybe I'm just overthinking it all. But still, sometimes I wonder if it could have turned out differently. If there was something I could have done. But no matter how much I play it back, I'm still no closer to finding any answers. And then there's everything with Rinwell. I stopped her from killing Almeidrea, but was that really the right thing to do? Or did I just end up making things harder for her? I feel like such a screw-up.
You're not the only one. I keep asking myself what Zephyr would have done had he been here. Like I think, how would Zephyr have handled Rinwell?
Yeah, I think he definitely would have stopped her. No doubt about it.
And that's exactly what you did, Law. I think he'd be really proud of you.
Alphen.
Zephyr's not the worst yardstick to measure ourselves against. Let's both do our best to make him proud.
Sounds like a deal. Thanks, Alphen.
Wonder how much longer it's going to be before we catch up to Almeidrea. I'll ask Mahavar.
Look who's up! Good timing. We're closing in on her stern as we speak.
That's the ship? She's huge. Law, go gather the others, will you? Think you'll be able to flank them without getting spotted?
Yeah, with the fog as our ally, I think I might just pull it off. Long as we ain't too noisy, we should be okay.
What'll you do if they catch on to us?
Not much I can do. Ship that size, they'll probably blow us to bits before we ready cannons.
Persistent little things. Evidently, I shouldn't have spared the wretched vermin. Hungry already, my dear? Worry not, for you shall have plenty to feast upon shortly.
Perfect. You managed to get us right up beside them.
I'll stay with the ship so we can leave as soon as you're done.
Good. Then let's find Almeidrea.
I want to thank you.
What brought this on?
What you said helped to calm me.
Don't mention it.